IGNFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got high-flying offenses set to take off. It's the Raiders and the Browns, and it comes your way next.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And CD, for as much as the defender in you probably hates to hear it, the NFL is a league ruled by offenses, and we've got a couple of good ones about ready to do battle here.
Well, you know me quite well. Maybe one day I can get to be commissioner. I can flip that around a little bit, and we can just talk about defense. But let's face it, we're talking about two units that rank in the top 5 in the league. So I think this might be a game where you forget about the field goals. You'd better finish your drives with touchdowns if you want to keep up with the Joneses on the other sideline.
And off we go from Cleveland. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year for 2020. In his second season, former Oregon Duck, Justin Herbert.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball on just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, and the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To try again after the sack. Herbert, he'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Vegas. For Justin Herbert, we saw the big arm in his days at Oregon, of course. Saw it even more in his rookie season with the Chargers. And if anything, it appears to just continue to get stronger.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Herbert on 1st down now. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So here comes the Browns offense with a long field ahead. They're led by the NFL's MVP in 2018 and also MVP of Super Bowl 54 in his 5th season. It's Patrick Mahomes. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 77 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
On second down, it's Patterson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Mahomes now on first down. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On second down now, it's Patterson, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a big...
Touchdown! That's caught at the 1. DeAndre Hopkins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now in the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Renfro. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. And he floated one out there, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 7 yards, the pickup there. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. If you put him on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Smith catches left side. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Succop's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Herbert throwing again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And Suckup will put this one right through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's caught left side by the tight end, King. Touchdown, Browns! Dalton King, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. Here comes Reed. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. here's Mahomes. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. That catch good for only a couple. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. Patterson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds here. And again, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run this one in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. O.J. Howard, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that?
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Golden Tate with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
From the 30 on second down, Herbert. That's swung out wide to Sanders. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
7 yards to pick up there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 30 on second down, Herbert caught by Jones. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Succop's kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as they'll have to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Then, on Sunday night, a big one in the NFC South, the Saints and Bucks from Tampa, 8:20 Eastern Time. On now to a check on the next-gen stats for the Raiders in that first half, and they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary, as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Time now for Patrick Mahomes as we put him in our player spotlight. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. They've got the lead as well. All is good in their football world at this point.
And it's so much fun for our colleagues, right? Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now and hear him calling for it? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. And we just saw 3 beautiful touchdown passes.
Now he's looking for 4. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk, and that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He completes it to Tate. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now it's Mahomes again. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give running right is Akers. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that lead is back down to 9 now. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has, and that offense has got to find its rhythm, because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Going right back to Akers. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Now on 2nd and 13. Herbert. His throw incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth. Succop's kick is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Joe Reed returning. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Patterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clock. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st down, Justin Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 41, Herbert. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
But there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And I think the Browns got it. They did. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes about him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Shotgun snap for Herbert. Allen's got it complete. Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it?
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're going to start to drive here on the ground with Patterson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he's brought down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught right side, Tate. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. A throw right side caught by Keene. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end, that's Waller. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moved. John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Here's Herbert. And once again, this is Sanders. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he returns this to the 22. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So there's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This one left side caught by Patterson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it second and 10. And again it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 19.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Levante David in on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here, going a long way toward wrapping this one up. Patterson on the draw play. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
That's our ball, baby. Go, go.
So that challenge, a successful one. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Leonard Floyd, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Looking downfield for Jones. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Patterson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So now London down by 15, and time a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Herbert able to find Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. throwing. Herbert, a gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert's throw pulled in by Renfro. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Herbert to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Marshall. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. And it's good, so that will get them back within one score. So that drive in total 8 plays. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for Cleveland, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.